leaving the Stephen C. Foster State Park for our night out on the big water sleeping platform in the Okefenokee Swamp. Started out kind of cold this morning. It was 48 degrees. Not especially what we were thinking we were getting into. It's supposed to be cloudy all day and night, so we probably won't be seeing the stars. And big water is kind of a northeast direction from our put in here. And of course we're getting 10 to 20 mile an hour winds from the northeast today, so we may have a battle getting there. I believe it's supposed to be 10 miles. So far we've just been paddling this canal. Appears most of the trees are the cypress trees, and they have the sphagnum moss hanging down from it. Lily pads along the edges. They've bloomed. They haven't opened up yet. Some of them are starting to with a yellow flower. We're blocked from the wind pretty good right now, so not too bad paddling. The paddling helps you stay warm as well. On our way up to big water, we're actually paddling against any current that there is, and we really haven't noticed any until we come through that real small narrows there, and you can see the water flowing around the trees more so. It's not difficult paddling at all, but you can see it moving. Have not seen any gators yet this morning. I believe it's a little cool for them. So that plant that Debbie was holding, she just picked it up out of the water. It's just floating there, and the roots are down in the water. There's no soil of any type that it's growing in. They just kind of mass up in groups in with the lilies. Stop for a little lunch break here. Peanut butter and jelly on a tortilla. There's no place to get out on the dry land, so we're just making do in the canoe. Hey, that rhymed. I think we're about halfway to our big water platform. That's the bird that was high in the sky. A lot of these trees over on our right have burned. You can see the burn marks down low, and they've all died. Second gator of the day. Got the boat. paddle in yesterday, it was pretty windy, so when we got to camp, we set up a kind of a makeshift windbreak and put our tent behind it because there's really no way to anchor the tent on the platform. So anything we'd go to set down, you kind of had to protect it or it would blow off into the swamp. But this is our setup on the big water platform. It was very windy yesterday, but it wasn't extremely hard paddling because most of the trip up, it's really not open water. It's more trails or pathways through the swamp that you paddle in, so we were protected most of the time. But we did hit a couple spots that we were having to push through the wind, and on the way in also there is a little bit of a current in the swamp, so you're paddling against that as well. Moving a little faster going out. We got the wind behind us and the current as well. I think we may have popped a wheelie earlier. Not sure what kind of birds those are, but we're seeing them landed. They're back in the shallow water right off the edge of the tree line, and they'll bust out of there in a flock, and then they'll land up in the trees. Some of them all the way at the top, some of them will stay back in there and just fly up in the tree and set. The reflection of that tree, that light colored tree right ahead of us. Try to get some of those cypress trees with all that sphagnum moss on it just blowing and kind of like brooms sweeping. That was our overnight paddle in the Okefenokee Swamp. Hope you enjoyed it. Way more alligators today laying in the sun. Yesterday there was no sun. Today it's turned to be mostly sunny, but lots of alligators laying out in it.